know you've written another article. 3 young Browns headed for bigger roles in 2023 after the first wave of free agency. So number 3 is running back Jerome Ford. They took him in the 5th round, kind of has been waiting behind Kareem Hunt. Was okay on special teams, pretty good. Number 2 is Perrion Winfrey, defensive tackle, 4th round pick. It'll be interesting to see. I'm really curious to see what he does with Jim Schwartz. And number 1, Alex Wright. Again, a guy they knew was a little bit of a developmental guy because they took him out of UAB, so not quite one of the higher profile football programs where he won a lot in college because he's physically gifted. Take us through these and kind of what you think in terms of guys that are these guys in bigger roles for them.
I think Jerome Ford was kind of the no-brainer. We knew when the Browns drafted him last year that the plan was going to be, if they lose Kareem Hunt, kind of move him in his second year. So I think that one was a little bit, we all could kind of see that coming. The other two, Perrion Winfrey and Alex Wright, I think that it really stands out with the moves they made, that they still have faith in these guys. Again, Landing Tomlinson, he's the run stuffer, not going to blow you away with his interior pass rush. But they did add a couple of guys, Maurice Hurst, Tristan Hill, who are more of those 3 tech, get after the quarterback type of players. Neither one of them have incredibly high ceilings, but I think they're more of insurance in case you still have disability or discipline issues with Perrion Winfrey. But I think that the hope for them is that Winfrey is going to be able to take a step and be that 3 technique pass rushing interior lineman. And then with Alex Wright, they went out, they got Okoronkwo. I'm sorry, I know I just said his name wrong, but they go out and they get him an ascending player, like you said, somebody who can deliver a pass rush, but he's also not a superstar. He's not incredibly strong against the run. You got the 270-pound Alex Wright, who they feel can set the edge a little bit better in the run, probably use the 2 of them as kind of a 1-2 combination. So I think bringing in a guy that's a pass rushing specialist shows that they still have high hopes for the 3rd round pick.
Yeah, and again, Jim Schwartz likes to play more defensive linemen than the previous defensive coordinator, so you're probably going to see more of a rotation anyway. But yeah, it's time for Winfrey and Wright to kind of step up. They've got guys that can do some things, but I think you're right. I think they want those 2 guys. They want to see a big jump in year 2.